Today we are going to make a pasta salad, but not as you know it. A pasta salad you can be proud of. We have some pasta, short pasta. We have some very beautiful young veggies, which we're going to shave and keep raw. We've got a whole bunch of herbs that we're going to pick and a super tangy dressing. In fact, it's my go-to. I have it in the fridge all the time. There isn't any cooking really aside from the pasta. So I'm going to leave that right to the last minute because the rest of it is just prep work. Let's get going. The salad dressing. Now this is typically something I like to start before I start anything else because it takes a little bit of time for the ingredients to kind of get together and get comfortable. And that's what we want. If I am storing it for a long period of time, like if I want to make a bulk amount, raw garlic left sitting for a long time, suspended in oil especially, some nasty outcomes. It's worth Googling. A clove of garlic. We're going to add a nice big pinch of salt, about half a teaspoon. The same of sugar. Now I've got raw sugar, you could use caster sugar. The sugar in this dish actually helps emulsify it all at the end and helps kind of bring it together, and the salt helps cure and pull out all the flavors of the ingredients we're going to put in there. I've got a beautiful tarragon mustard, a massive dollop, I'd say a tablespoon. You could just use Dijon or you could use grain mustard. It's up to you, whatever you've got in the fridge. I don't know about American, that might be a little too hot doggy. Squeezing our lemon into this bowl. Now we're going to give that a quick mix. Some beautiful Parmigiano, and we're going to grate that on top. So I've grated in here half a cup. Now I'm just going to let that sit on top. We're going to leave that there to do its thing. Our pasta water back on. Tricks and tips of the trade. Some loud ice. And I've got another bowl over here. And they're going to be our 2 ice baths. One for the shaved veg and one for the herbs. Quite often when we get our herbs home, we just chuck them straight in the fridge. So we are picking our herbs as close to the woody stem as possible. Now what this is going to do is give those herbs a chance to come back to life and get beautiful and perky. I like my herbs perky. We are picking those kind of woody stalks off. Don't throw them away. All of those stalks could be blitzed with some oil, more mustard, some capers, anchovy, and you could have a perfect little salsa verde for another day. That feels good. Our pasta water has begun to boil. I'm using a cheese ravioli just because it kind of takes it up a notch. You can use any short pasta, maybe something with a twist or a shell or a scoop. 4 cheese, probably 5, 7, who knows. Cheese ravioli. We're dunking straight into salted boiling water now. Do not try this at home. Utensil is back, the mandolin. Do not try this at home, although I know you will. If this is giving you the heebie-jeebies, just don't look. Thin slices of radish into that ice water. They're going to do the same thing as the herbs and drink. I didn't even get through the whole way of that zucchini. That's perfect. Okay, now fennel. We can go 2 ways here. We could shave it this way, or we can shave vertically. If we're going to shave vertically, it's a good idea to obviously cut these off. I'm just going to shave it round today. Now, that will do some wonderfully weird things and curl up and twist. The fennel is quite a lovely strong flavor in this. If you weren't using fennel, one of the cheeses you could use instead would be goat's cheese. Now, I'm just going to push that cheese in a little bit, become a rather, always taste. Let's check this pasta. Holy UFOs, they are gorgeous. This gorgeous little pillowy disc is going to form the base of our salad. Yeah, like 7 cheeses in there, so good. That's lovely and al dente now. Now we have our salad dressing here. As usual, I've made too much, but like I said, this goes on to many things in my house. With this salad and all of its lovely flavors and pretty things, I don't want to make any one thing the hero. I actually want to layer it a little bit so everyone kind of gets to shout when they first arrive at the table. I'm going to get my serving plate, give it a good drizzle of oil. So we have salad dressing going on. Scoop roughly half of the ravioli onto here, so it's going to form our base layer. Perfect. The next thing is another little drizzle of our salad dressing. Now look at all those fabulously tentacle-like fennel. almost see through. They're so fine. Radish, but warm pasta and our herbs. Sort of had a big, long drink. Perfect little leaves to go on the top of the salad. Another layer of dressing. I probably did about 2/3 of the ravioli on the base, left 1/3 in the pan to go on top. That way we're kind of building inwards. A few more zucchini, radish, and wonderful fennel. This is unlike any other pasta salad you've seen. There's no mayonnaise, there's no macaroni, there's no frozen cubed veg. She is the Proud Mary pasta salad. This is a visual feast, a bouquet of salad. Just deal a bit of this delicious tarragon mustard salad dressing going on top. Good crack of fresh ground pepper all over the top. My new favorite cheese, grating cheese, halloumi. Fresh and soft, salty. I urge you to have a go. Deliciously tangy. It melts beautifully. Little thing I forgot to include, totally optional. You could use a chive, just a few spring onions. Perfect. Proud Mary salad. You know the rules. Always try before you buy. That is spring in a dish. Cheesy, herby, fresh, zingy. And possibly don't eat directly off the plate if you are actually serving people. I'm not.